Hi, welcome back to Grateful for Clarity Now. My name is Patricia Forbes, and this is the first week of our anxiety, depression support program. We will be going through and talking about some techniques that can help you to support any program that you're already involved in. If you are seeking medical attention for depression or anxiety, you're seeing a counselor, you're being treated with medication for depression or anxiety, please do not stop any of that program. This is not intended to replace any medical treatment that you are receiving. This is a support that can help to complement whatever you are receiving from a physician, psychiatrist, or a counselor. So, what I would like, one of the things that is going to be important is if you have not watched our first 3 videos, please make sure to do that, because we will be utilizing the things that I have taught in the previous 3 videos. All right, so our introduction video and then the other 2 videos that are on there. So there's 3 videos at this point, and we are uploading every Tuesday. So please be sure to subscribe, hit the notification button, and like us on Facebook. Our Facebook page is Grateful for Clarity Now. Feel free to share this program with someone that you think may benefit from it, may get some use from it. So the other thing that I wanted to talk about with these programs, these are family-friendly programs. So if you have younger children or tweens, high school students, university students, you absolutely can share these videos. You could watch these videos together. The techniques that I'm teaching, in some Eastern countries, they actually teach children at a very young age the skill and process of meditation. It helps benefit everyone. The other thing that I want to talk about is with symptoms, with young children, symptoms of anxiety are often, they show up at a very young age in some cases. So children that are complaining of a tummy ache or headache in the morning, don't want to go to school, or they don't want to eat before they go to school, there could be an anxiety issue there. So if you have already taken your child to a medical doctor and there's nothing medically wrong with your child, it may in fact be early signs of anxiety. Oftentimes children cannot relate how they're feeling emotionally when they're young, but they can relate how they feel. So if their tummy hurts or if they've got, pain in their head, these may actually be very early signs of anxiety, and there may be something that has set them off at school at an earlier time. So meditation can actually really help children. The earlier they learn it, the better it is for them, because as we all know, as adults, life doesn't get any less stressful, right? The day-to-day things, the responsibilities that come in, and all of the things that go on in our lives as adults, and university students start to really feel that pressure. And so this meditation, learning meditation at any age, can be extremely beneficial. And so I implore you to actually get your kids involved and teach them how to meditate. All of our programs, again, they are family friendly. So hopefully the words that I'm using are not above. You may have to explain a few terms, but you should be okay with a young child. So to get started this week, I'm going to give you some tasks, and each week for the next 6 weeks, we're going to add to those tasks. So you need to be committed to doing each of the tasks throughout the program, okay? So for this week, what I would like you to do is to meditate for 10 minutes. Now, I prefer to meditate in the morning. I think it helps me to really kind of set the intention for a good day. It helps me to feel that peace that lasts for a good portion of the day. Take things in stride. It allows me to just kind of slough off the things that really don't matter and are not going to kind of get under your skin. So I recommend that you meditate in the morning. If this is not possible for you, by all means, you can meditate if you can find 10 minutes at lunchtime to meditate. If you can do it when you get home from work or home from school, that's fine as well. If it is something that you're doing with the kids and you want to do it in the evening, by all means, this is a really good thing to do either after dinner or after they've had a tub, whatever the case may be, to kind of bring them down and get them relaxed for a really good night's sleep, because we all know a good night's sleep usually leads to a good morning, and a good day the next day. So by all means, if you can't do the meditation in the morning, by all means in the evening, but please do not lay down in bed to do your meditation at the end of the day, because the chances are you're going to fall asleep. And if you fall asleep, you are not going to be able to get the full restorative energy that you need from your meditation. Okay? So 10 minutes of meditation. You're going to activate your Reiki before you get started. So Reiki energy, please flow. Now, if you are experiencing anxiety, I would like for you to keep your hands on your solar plexus during your meditation. If you are experiencing depression symptoms or mild depression, seasonal affective disorder, perhaps you don't need medical attention for the seasonal affective disorder. Some of the things that can assist with that is getting more sunlight. They're looking at vitamin D as well, to make sure that your vitamin D is good and it's higher levels, because that's what we get from the sun. The other thing that has known to help is magnesium for anxiety symptoms. It can also help to calm with depression symptoms. So you may want to look for some supplemental help. St. John wort is another one, and I know in some countries St. John's wort is actually requires a prescription, and many people will use that for seasonal affective disorder as opposed to going on an antidepressant for the full year. They'll do St. John's wort in the winter months, late fall, winter months, when they're feeling those symptoms. Now, St. John's wort, you need to be very mindful that if you're going in for any kind of a surgical procedure, make sure that you clear that with your doctor. Let them know that you're taking it, because in Canada we do not require a prescription for St. John's wort. So, but it is something that a surgeon would need to know. So 10 minutes of meditation, you've activated the Reiki. When you've completed your 10 minutes, what I would like you to do is to place your hand on your heart chakra, and I want you to feel the gratitude. I want you to feel grateful for the peace that you are feeling from that meditation. So you're going to hold that for a couple of moments. With Reiki, your hand placement needs to be in place for a minimum of 2 minutes at each area, okay? So that's task number 1. Task number 2, I would like you to pick yourself up a book. It doesn't need to be an expensive book. It doesn't need to be a locking journal unless you would like to have a locking journal, by all means. This cost $3.50 at a dollar store. Doesn't have to be pretty. This one says Carpe Diem, which is seize the day. So you can actually get, at the dollar store, they do have some very fun things that are written on the front that make you kind of smile, even when you get them, even when you read them. So that's a good thing, right? So I want you to get that, and I want you to write down, when you are done your meditation, I want you to write down 5 things that you are grateful for. They can be as simple as the air that I breathe, the sun shining, your health, whatever it is. 5 things every day I want you to write down after your meditation. The other thing that I would like you to do, and this one may sound a little hokey, but when you get up in the morning, the first mirror that you walk past, I want you to stop. I want you to look yourself right in the eyes, and I want you to smile. And this may be hard, and I can certainly appreciate that. But that smile, seeing that smile, one of the things as human beings, one of the communications that we experience is body language. Facial expressions are paramount in what we comprehend when we see. So if someone is saying something very nice, but they have a very mean look on their face, we're always going to believe what we see, not what we hear. So by looking in the mirror and smiling at yourself and looking yourself right in the eyes, you're sending a message to your brain of happiness. That is what happiness looks like. Nice, big smile. Okay? So, as we go through this program, I am so grateful to be able to help you, and I hope that you will continue to tune in for the next 6 weeks, 5 weeks after this one, for assistance with anxiety, depression, seasonal affective disorder. If you know someone, again, that can benefit from this program, please, please, please share it with them. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification button. And if you have any comments, or if there's any questions that you may have as we go through this, please contact me on Facebook. Grateful for Clarity Now is our Facebook page. You can message me there. You can leave comments below, and my granddaughter Madison is monitoring the comments if they come in. So she will let me know that there are some comments. I thank you so much for joining me, and my hope and my intention today is to hope to help you get through this journey. So please come back next week. Let me know how you're doing, and by all means, please share it with someone you think it may help. As you know, that is my journey, is to help as many people as I possibly can. A lot of people, unfortunately, in this country do not have access to the mental health that the mental health care that they need. So for some people, this may be something that may help them while they are going through another program, or while they're waiting to get into a program. The shortage of help out there is quite concerning, and mental health issues I've already reached a World Health Organization. They've already deemed it a crisis. 1 in 4 worldwide. 500,000 Canadians in this country cannot work because of a mental health illness. So, I hope that what we are talking about here over the next 6 weeks may help to bridge the gap, may help to support or complement a program that you're starting or that you've already been through and you just need some boosters. It can also be a good program for those of you that are supporting someone else with a mental health issue, because self-care is extremely important and prevention is the key to any illness. So I thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that we'll see you again next week. Today, namaste.